Oh hey, welcome to day 5. This morning I started off by buffing the entire floor. I am using a 180 grit perf pad made by Loba, and just a pad on it on the buffer, and going over the entire buffer and just getting a nice dust up over everything. Now that the seal coat is dry, we're able to buff on it. After buffing and vacuuming, it's time to coat. So I worked my way down the stairs. We are using Loba Hybrid on this floor. And so now you see me applying the first coat of Hybrid. I am using a T-bar on this. Loba usually recommends with most of their finishes to roll them. But obviously there's no problem. It says right on their instructions you can T-bar it. On this one, it did become a little bit of a problem for me, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about it later. But here you see me coating it out. Once the floor is abraded and everything, it accepts the finish super nice for two reasons. We create a mechanical bond, as well as when we're buffing, we get out any little chunks or anything. We get it nice and smooth, so the floor is nice and slick in the end. So here you see me coating my way out, trying to connect the flooring all together so it can all dry nicely together. I kind of worked my way out here. Once this coat was on, I gave it a few hours to dry, about 2.5 hours or so, and I came back and started applying what I thought was going to be the final coat. Normally I just do 3 coats total, the sealer and 2 finish coats. However, I noticed as this was drying, it looked like it had some streaks going in it. I think streaks that would normally hide, as I'm coating, I'm going with the grain of the wood. I think normally that would hide there, as I'm T-barring. I never have an issue with it. But this house, being that it has huge windows all across the whole back of the house, tons of light coming in, you could see, I don't know if you can see it on this view or not, but it had some streaks in it. So I actually did come back later and roll a 3rd coat on. You might have seen it on my live as I live streamed the whole thing. But this floor is all done, and I'll see you on the next one.